Before we get to our reviews of the best powered speakers currently available, let's just consider that loudspeakers, to give them their original name, are not a new idea. Far from it. They were invented by Scottish inventor Alexander Graham Bell for his original telephone in 1876. An improved version, followed in 1877 by the German designer Ernst Siemens. And it has been a long road since then, and not always an easy route. There are many products available to choose from. Best powered speakers 2022, each with different characteristics, benefits and prices. To help you make a perfect decision, I did deep research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best powered speakers 2022 from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Edifier Bluetooth Bookshelf Speakers. Since its inception in China in 1996, Edifier has made a big name for themselves. This 1700 BT bookshelf speaker with Bluetooth is one of the reasons why. They are well made from quality MDF fiberboard and are 8.5 inches by 9 by 9.9 inches. They will, therefore, fit neatly on a bookshelf. Weighing 14 pounds, the weight won't be a problem either. They have been given an attractive design with a walnut wood finish on the sides and a black baffle board. They have been designed to fit the decor of most homes. There are some controls that are recessed into the side of the speaker. This is a good idea, taking the controls that are most used and placing them out of sight, but in a convenient position. Other controls are on the back. More on this later. Inside the speaker box, there is a 19mm tweeter and 4-inch driver. The design for the sound has included a front-facing port. Some will prefer that arrangement as against on the rear where you normally find them. The sound is good, especially the mids, which have a warm, rich sound. The bass is acceptable but can boom a bit when the volume goes up. They are not overpowerful, but then many people. Number 2. Audio Engine Powered Desktop Speakers. If you happen to be looking for an understated plain Jane speaker system without visible frills, you have found it. To say that this design is understated is understating it. But then, in many ways, that is its appeal. Audio Engine has been producing powered speakers since 2005. They are based in Austin, Texas, and the A2 Plus is one of their core speaker systems. The A2 is a desktop speaker system that gives you a full audio experience from a very compact little package. They are well made for fiberboard wood and lightweight, and very portable. They are just 4 inches by 5.25 inches and 6 inches, and weigh just under 7 pounds. For such a small size, they pack quite a punch. Absolutely perfect for use with your computer or in smaller size rooms. It has a built-in DAC, digital analog converter, which changes your digital formats and converts them into analog, thus allowing the system to then play back through the speakers. They have 2.75-inch fiber woofers and 3/4-inch tweeters with a silk dome design. They will deliver a peak power rating of 60 watts or approximately 30 watts RMS. There are built-in amplifiers that are analog with analog audio inputs and a USB audio input. The connection options are all situated on the rear of the speaker. They are ready to go with connections to Mac or PC, and require no extra software. They will also operate with turntables with their own preamps and music players. Number 3. Mackie Studio Monitor. Mackie CR3 Studio Monitor is a budget range of speakers designed to produce good quality sound at an affordable price. They are made from good quality of fiberboard and finished in a black styling. They do, though, have an interesting feature in that the speakers and the power control are given a luminous green border. This isn't to our taste at all, it's personal taste, but some will like the idea. They are portable and compact, and are 6.2 inches by 5.5 by 8.2 inches. They weigh just 9.4 pounds. This makes them ideal for use on a bookshelf or in a small area. One good design idea they have for the front of the speakers is to include an O socket for use with a phone or other devices. This is a very convenient idea. With these, you don't have to start playing around at the back to connect up. There is also a headphone socket on the front, which is also useful. They are designed for multimedia creation and for entertainment. The frequency range, though, lends itself to a very average sound reproduction. As monitors, they might operate quite well for fun, but for serious work, the range will need to be wider. 80 Hz to 20 kHz says that the bottom end is going to be weak. That will be fine for some basic video creation, but won't be good enough for professional sound reproduction. They are a budget-level speaker system, and as long as that is what you expect, then you will not be disappointed. However, the price point is very competitive, and if you are looking for a cheap pair of best powered. Number 4. Edifier Powered Bluetooth Bookshelf Speakers. This is another manufacturer whose speakers are instantly recognizable with their sloping front design. They have a robust look about them that is not what you might call subtle in any design way. However, they will still attract your attention. They are made from high-quality MDF fiberboard and are finished off with the facing front of a black textured leather look. To be honest, it is hardly what you might call appealing. Unlike the wooden-looking sides, which are attractive and save the appearance somewhat, They are 2000 dp, are getting towards being on the large side at 7 by 10 by 11.5 inches, and they weigh 22 pounds. They give the impression of being a tough set of speakers, and they are. They also have their fair share of technology built in. To pair up your devices, Bluetooth is included, and to connect your TV, DVD or Blu-ray, or an optical unit. On the rear are O inputs and the dual RCA output. Also, headphone connections and controls for volume, bass and treble. Inside the cabinets are a 5-inch alloy woofer and a silk dome tweeter. This is the 25mm version. There are bass ports that are located at the back. The emphasis with these speakers does seem to be with the tech rather than the sound. They do sound quite good though, with adequate crossovers and good frequency separation. Number 5. ProArt DJ Powered PA Speaker. We must admit we gulped a bit when we saw a system producing 3000 watts. That is 3000 watts peak and 750 watts RMS. This is an array set that has been designed to deliver powerful sounds that are clear and concise. They produce this from 2 subwoofers that handle the low frequencies. There are also 2 line array speakers. Each has 4 speakers that, when combined, produce 3000 watts of sound. There aren't going to be many venues where this is going to be an underpowered system. The cabinets are made from MDF fiberboard and given a black finish. It has 4 channels and an output. Each of the channels has the option of further connection options. And you can connect up to 5 separate instruments or sound sources at a time. Guitars and microphones can be connected to lines 1 and 2 with their XLR inputs. Line 3, with its 6.35mm stereo input, and channel 4, which is RCA inputs, allow connections to drum machines, mixers, or even a keyboard. In fact, any audio source, including MP3 players, CD players, computers, smartphones, etc. The active subwoofer has an amplifier that delivers the sounds to the passive subwoofer, and also to the other tweeter speakers and line array speakers. It is an impressive lineup of speakers and equipment with lots of sound options. And it is also reasonably priced, but control of it is worrying as there is so much going on. The other negative as we see it is that there is a lot of equipment to carry around. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe my channel. If you need more information or if you want to know product price, do check out my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our cool products as it will make your life much more easier.